My children, I'm back! Once again, your every fantastic terror from the four-color funny pages is here for you to behold. And because we are rising again, let us start the festivities off with another story of the dead rising for a purpose. The Crow.
It is said that when someone dies, a crow carries their soul to the land of the dead. But sometimes the soul brings with it such a sadness that it cannot rest. And sometimes the crow can take the soul back to put the wrong things right. This is the story of Eric, a poet of sorts who 1 year previously was murdered along with his girlfriend Shelley when their car broke down. The two were to be married soon and had even bought a house together that they were fixing up. Their love was almost disgustingly, comically sweet and saccharine, depicted in the pages as absolutely perfect. Then again, when your final memories are of seeing the person you love be hurt, wouldn't you try to only remember the good times? The crow in this story refers both to Eric and the creature that serves as his familiar. It gives him advice, mocks him in some cases, and yet in others tries to protect him so that he does not have to yet again see the horrors of Shelley's end. In the movie version, Eric painted his face white and put on black lipstick, but in the original comic, it is uncertain if he did that or if he simply has it because of his supernatural nature. Either way, he makes quite the clown, does he not? He's good with jokes, too! The men responsible for his and Shelley's death are hunted down one by one and killed by Eric. Thanks to being undead, he is impervious to harm. Stab him, and he'll just pull the knife out and offer it back for you to try again. Eric also quotes poetry or sayings related to love and death, or makes some of his own. Looking back on it 20 plus years later, one could say this was pretentious, simply another sign of the dark age of comics that loved to overwrite things with purple prose. But this story is beautiful, my children, determined above all else to make us know how much he loved Shelley and how much her death pains him so. The lowlifes who killed her are already dead. They simply don't realize it yet. And they barter for their lives with chemicals and money, utterly incapable of understanding that the only thing that will satisfy him is their blood.
If the devil comes for your soul, my children, do you think you have anything more valuable to trade instead?
The sins of those he comes to kill are between them and God, but Eric has allies in heaven and comrades in hell. May God grant them the mercy that he cannot. But do not think that Eric has only revenge in his heart, for without his humanity, the revenge would be hollow. He encourages people to have a nice day and to care for the things they have, because life is so important to keep. He befriends a young girl, Sherry, so closely named with his beloved. He gives her Shelley's wedding ring on a necklace and promises her that someday all things will be fair and there will be wonderful surprises. Even after all he has experienced, he still believes that. Also, cats seem to follow him around for some reason. I don't quite get that myself.
Ah, the crow, rising again after being separated from she that he loves. I cannot help but identify with him, and I don't just mean with our complexion. You see, I have been away from my children for far too long. Ah!